What is four-player chess? Well, four-player chess just happens to be my favorite game right now. I love chess. Well, I kind of like chess, but four-player chess is a lot more exciting. So, first of all, you need to have some basics, know how to play chess. And if you don't, go to chess.com because they have free tutorials and they're really great quality videos that will have you up and running, and then you can tell all your friends, I'm smart, I play chess. I can't tonight, guys. I gotta go play some chess. But anyhow, here we are. This is four-player chess. There are four players, and each player has a color: red, blue, yellow, and green. Red goes first, and then it goes clockwise. I am actually playing red. And the object of four-player chess is to accumulate the most points and be in the top two positions at the end. So the two people with the highest points are the winners. Except the real winners, the person with the highest number of points. Well, how do you get points? Well, if you take someone's knight, it's worth 3 points. If you take their bishop or their rook, those are worth 5. And their queen is worth 9, and pawns are worth 1. So, let me just do a commentary of this game. As I said, I'm playing red. I go first. And what I typically do in most of my games is the first, let's say, 15% of the game is to make the king as fortified and protected against any attacks as I can. So, I usually do a kingside castle, like you see there, and I have 2 knights. I have my rook, a pawn, and 2 knights above it. The 2 knights do a lot. They give you some flexibility to reach out and grab some stuff, but they're more there for protection in case someone tries to come in through the back door on your right side. Now, just like in normal chess, if you promote your pawn onto the 8th rank, you get a queen. The difference in that queen is it's only worth 1 point. It still works like other queens. It moves and it takes pieces and it still is powerful, but you want to protect your your authentic queen, as I call it, because that's the queen that's been with you the whole time, and she is worth 9 points. Now, chess, four-player chess, unlike chess, is a lot different. Here, what I'm doing is I'm going through people's profiles and seeing where they're from, and if you click on each, like where it says my username is 7forward, and then there's Arcliac and some Eastern European Russian name, Anaskwa Eventia, and then Lixu Austin. Okay, but regardless of that, you click on that, you go to their profile, you see where they're from, if they, you can see their ratings and stuff like that. But okay, enough of that. So, the difference in this game versus straight chess is there's some politics involved. You don't want everyone to, well, I'd say the first thing, to keep people from attacking you, keep all your pieces guarded at all times, if you can. I mean, there are times where you'll have a piece hanging over here for you swing out to do, let's say, check or to take it out for a walk or whatever, but you want all your pieces guarded, and because this game can change so rapidly. And then also too, you kind of want to stay under the radar. And what I mean in that is you don't want everyone to focus their attention on you and say, hey, let's all attack red, because it gets brutal, especially with the lower rated players. In this game, my rating's a 1344. That's just an average rating. I've only been playing this game about 3 weeks, and you start off at a 1200, and I'd say it's a little bit above the norm. The maximum rating you can see by clicking on the kind of the top right-ish. There's a thing called leaderboard right above settings, and that'll show you who the best players are. And in about 2-3 weeks, you can click there and you'll see me. 7 forward. So anyhow, let me just explain what's going on in this game right now. My king's protected. The diagonals add a weird dynamic to this game. So you have to be careful, more careful of the people on your right and your left. Because that's why the bishops are worth 5 points. Well, that's probably not why, but they're worth, the bishops on the attacking on your players on your right and left. You're going to be using bishops and queens, because when you start using rooks, it gets a little clanky. But okay, so I can't really. It's better to show you, and so then explain this game about how it changes all the time. Or like one time you can be on top of the world and never give up at this game, because I've had some games where I have 2 pawns left and a knight, and I end up winning the board. There's also a chat section on the right, and some people start chatting. I usually say hello or hey everybody, on especially in the games where people are rated 1400 or above. Some of the lower rated games where the players are mainly all 1100s, 1200s, they kind of, I don't know, I've never been to prison. I have been to jail a couple times. Little stuff. Long time ago. College, drinking, stuff like that. But regardless of that, but in prison they say the first thing you do, so you don't ever get beat up, is you go find the biggest person and you just start fighting them. Well, that's what they do in those lower rated games. Everyone wants to be a... But, okay, let's get back to the commentary. I am sitting very solid in this game. At least I think so. If you're a higher level player and you disagree, please comment, because I am always wanting to... I want to get better, and I can't get better unless I learn from people better than me, or study. I forgot to tell you, 4-Player Chess is a part of chess.com. It's totally free to join. They have memberships, and so if you go to chess.com/4playerchess, then you will get this screen right here, and you can click on new game and start playing. Okay. When you checkmate someone, or someone's checkmated, the person that's responsible for doing that, excuse me, it's been a long day, gets 20 points. Now that's great, but a lot of times there's situations where a person will run out of time and all their pieces turn gray and they get deactivated except the king, and it's a race to whoever can get to the king first. So a lot of times if you take the king, let's say with your queen, there's someone there waiting for you to snatch up your queen afterwards. But let's go now into my deep analysis commentary. I have more material than the other people on the board. I have the only queen, I have 2 rooks, and I have 3 minor pieces. Blue is the second best. He has a lot of pawns. He has 7 pawns. Well, so do I. But okay, so, and yellow is the one that is struggling. My job here, I have 19 points. Blue has 35. Remember, he got 20 for putting green out of its misery. And I want to get a queen so I can start massacring these people. In chess, even if you're chatting with people in like this, if you look at the chat there from Areola or whatever, you know, don't fall for the friendship. This is a game of war and domination. Yes, be ethical. But your goal is to cream everybody. I have some very easy mates that I could perform on yellow. The one thing I also want to do in this part of the game is I want to make it easier at the end game so that blue doesn't end up getting a couple queens and then he's back off to the races. And so yellow's kind of just hoping. I think he's from Russia. You meet a lot of nice players. The Russians are very solid players, and it's kind of funny. They're just strong and serious. Now the Hispanic, the Mexicans, Colombians, Peruvians, they are the Latinos. They're passionate. They're aggressive. And I'm stereotyping, not all of them, but I'm just saying that, you know, I've noticed a trend in that. I am trying to get pieces, but all these people have to like start clearing the board, but they watch my videos, so they know to keep everything guarded. Oh yes, when you check someone, the person on your right, you have to be very more careful of than the person on your left. Because if they check you, everyone, by the time it gets around to your, no, the person on your left, you have to be more careful of than your right. Because by the time it gets around to your turn, everyone's cashed in and everyone comes for their free handout. I just want to start clearing this board. Prevent any pawns. Okay. He gave me an opening. Check. He's going to have to move to a white square where I can check him again. And now blue might cash in. Well, there's not much to cash in. But if you like strategy games mixed with luck, ranking, competition, then you will probably like 4-player chess. I have a dilemma here. His yellow pawn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, was about to, I could have waited one more time, was about to promote to queen, and then that makes it a whole new game. So I sacrificed my generic queen for my authentic queen. Okay. Oh my, I didn't see that. He traded his bishop for a pawn. Yeah. What do you think? That yellow's king was gonna come down? Okay. Okay, now this is, well, I'll show you in a second. This is great. If you do a double check, yes, look at this, 5 points. I love it. Okay. I wish she would have moved to the... $5 points. I love it. Yeah, that is so great. And I needed the points because a lot of people start switching and trading off pieces to get points at the beginning, but if you're just patient till the end, you will get your points. I know this video, 5 points, great. I know this video, I kind of jump around or I start sentences that I don't complete, but I guess you might be more confused of what 4-player chess is than after watching this video than before. But if just trust me on this, go to chess.com and give it a try because you'll really enjoy it, especially if you like chess. Right here what I'm doing is I'm saying, oh, Look at that. He just takes my bishop. Okay. Well, I'm going to take it back, so that's good. At least we're clearing the board. Good. I could have grabbed his pawn. What am I doing, silly? Take the pawn. Take the pawn, stupid. Okay. Now I'm going to focus on checkmating yellow. Okay. So I have no threat. If he moves his pawn, then I'll take his pawn blue. I'm talking about. Double check. 5. Oh, shoot. I could have got the 5 points. Okay. Let's see where yellow goes. Now, I think blue will resign afterwards. But anyhow, yep, that's a good game. Try it out. You'll have fun. Thank you for watching.